Hi everyone, Joe Gentili from Sarraf Gentile LLP. So the last visa bulletin, the July 2023 visa bulletin, has really shaken a lot of people with a large movement and retrogression in some categories, particularly the over 3 year retrogression in EB3 for Indian people. And this has spurred a lot of discussion amongst my colleagues. And one of my colleagues, an excellent immigration lawyer, his name is Chuck Cook. He just wrote an article called "The Coming Apocalypse for Employment-Based Immigrants." And in this article, which I'm going to provide a link to in the description of the video, he lays out a very convincing and mathematically analytical case for why the backlogs are going to get much worse over time. His basic argument is that the visa bulletins they don't show the whole story because there's a lot of things that are left out of that. And what's left out on that, it seems to me, the biggest components are the backlogs that are happening at the Department of Labor for prevailing wage requests and for perm labor certifications. Those are getting really backed up, and those backlogs don't really show up in the visa bulletin. What also doesn't show up in the visa bulletin is that there's pretty low amount of visas available per year for the EB2 and EB3 categories. I think it works out to 30 something thousand a year. I don't remember the exact number. But when you factor in the backlogs that are already in the system that are reflected in the visa bulletins, and you combine that with the backlogs at the Department of Labor, and you put that through the funnel of a limited amount of visas that exist, the article is forecasting over the next couple of years that for people filing new cases that require perm, you're looking at for everybody except India and China, you're looking at 10 plus years wait time. And for people from India and China, you're looking at a number that's exponentially higher than that, multi-decades. These are numbers that are clearly not workable. You can't have an immigration system where the wait times are in the decades. If companies need workers and they have spots to fill, they can't wait that long to fill the spots. And immigrants can't put their lives on hold for that amount of time. So it's just not a workable system. So barring some changes from Congress, lifting the annual caps on employment-based visas, getting rid of some of the country quotas that are impacting India especially, and China as well. Barring major movement by Congress, it looks like the best thing that people can do is going to be mandamus lawsuits. You're going to go through the employment visa process, and there's going to come a point in time where it's taking a couple of years, and you're going to file mandamus lawsuits, or that at least you should file mandamus lawsuits to make an argument in front of a judge that these waits are unreasonable, and they are clearly unreasonable. So I think there'll still be strong cases. So what I foresee for the future is that already we're at a point where mandamus lawsuits are really an indispensable tool for employers and employees going through the immigration process, and even outside of the employment context, the other contexts of immigration, family, asylum, mandamus cases are becoming a critical piece of the puzzle. But over time, as these increases are set to expand, it's going to become increasingly critical that you plan on from the beginning that you're going to be filing a mandamus lawsuit to bring this to a conclusion. That if you don't file a mandamus lawsuit, the wait times are just going to be completely unworkable. You're going to be retired by the time the process finishes. So not very encouraging news if you look at the numbers, and I encourage you guys to look at the link in the description, look at it for yourself. The silver lining is that I think that these are largely addressable with mandamus lawsuits, either against USCIS, which are already common, or we're going to start seeing against the Department of Labor, which are less common right now, but probably will need to become more common over time. That for labor certifications, prevailing wage requests, you're going to see mandamus lawsuits in that area as well. So that is that's today's message. The weights that are around today are bad. Unfortunately, they're going to get worse. Mandamus lawsuits are a very valuable tool today. Tomorrow, they're going to be pretty much indispensable. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And if this was useful, I hope you subscribe. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.